a river crossing along the Crook River. This is one of the very shallow ones. A number of river crossings headed north from Talbotville along the Crook River, about 20, I don't know, I always lose count at about 7 or 8, so it's somewhere between 20, 21, I think it's minimum 20, not sure if it's 24, if you go on the other way as well, so there's 20, probably about 25 altogether at least. And down into this one actually gets pretty interesting when the water's up, gets a bit of depth to it, and what happens, I'm just making sure it's a little bit deep here. Yeah, it gets a bit deep there. When the water's up, yeah, it's one of the ones that gets a bit deeper anyway. Yep, another river crossing. Another river crossing. Once again, when there's a fair bit of rain, this is another one that gets deep because all the water's flowing. You're heading upstream at the moment, so all the water's flowing down towards you.
Keep me updated on the motivation, so I don't get too motivated to drink and then I can't go anywhere.
Quite regularly got the water pushing down towards you and up over the bonnet when it's a bit deeper. Another river crossing, funnily enough. Crooked River, whatever you want to call it. Another river crossing. Wet brakes, that's what happens. You get that. A bit rough on some of these entries and exits. Probably going to get worse soon. Another river crossing. Funny that. Looks like a bit of a steep, slippery exit. Let's see how we go. I don't think there's going to be any issues here, but you never know. Things change. So we go in the rut. I'm going to dodge the ruts a little bit and see how that goes. See if we get up there or slide into it. Oh, the back went. Oh, back went that way for sure. We got the old worn-out BFGs on the back. Actually, this is one of those cool crossings. I say cool, I'm just trying to pick it out. Is this the one that the track becomes part? So yeah, this can get a bit deep as well, yeah. Because when this is deep enough here, there's that much water, it's running down the track here. So at the moment, even this part of the track has got a bit of water on it, but when there's a lot of water, this whole track's actually covered in water coming down. It's pretty cool. We're driven down here and you're sort of like, you're kind of driving up the river because the river over there on this side, it is the riverbed. And this is one you've got to be a bit careful of, in case you don't know, because it is a little bit deeper at one side. So whatever you do, as long as you go stay to the right or go straight across here, no problem. But if you were to turn or go a bit to the left here, it's a massive big deep hole on the left there. Good swimming hole actually. This is one with a really interesting exit. Not too bad. You've got a couple of different ways you go, but I haven't been up it for a couple of years or something, so there's some different ways you can choose to go. I'm going to try and pick one of the easier lines so that I can, it's probably start off at the right and then turn a bit to the left, I'd say. On this exit here, I don't think it'll be too challenging, we'll find out in a sec, but it's a little bit rough, so I sort of went to the right and then steered a little bit towards the centre. A little bit of wheel spin, doing it really slowly, but no dramas. One's one of the quite steep ones. You lock up on quite a bit of a hill as you drop down, but at the moment it's nice and smooth going down, which is good. There's a few others that are steep, a bit rougher, but I haven't been up and down here dozens of times, but not the last couple of years that I can think of. One of the last times we come through, probably not the last, maybe the one before, we came through the hedge tree and we cut all these blueberries and stuff back. Look like they need another trim, but slows down things a fair bit. I won't do that today. I've got a dozen cars or something following along. So, although it seems to be a fair gap going on, everyone's moving nice and slow. You know, we're not in a hurry. Some people, like usual, you know, the slowest vehicle in the convoy sets the pace. Some people are going, yeah, beautiful, nice, slow pace. Some are going, mate, it's nice and slow, too slow. One of these steep ones, see? Anyway,
I think that one slowly.
through the river we go. A few bigger rocks as you go further up too. Another river crossing, funnily enough. Another one of those bit steep ones. This has got quite a few of those bigger rocks I spoke about in it. Yeah, a little bit of a ledge on the other side to climb up as you go out, but it's all very rocky and tractionable. A little bit deep, that one actually. Took a little dip there. I mean, it's not deep, but a little bit deep considering the river's sort of down a fair bit. So yeah, there you go. Another one. As they get steeper and rougher and bigger rocks, I know we're getting closer towards the end. Oh, this has got some steep drop-offs on it as well. Okay, right. Okay, so we might get out. We've got the wet brakes as well. Awesome. Talk to the guys about that. Let's just get out and have a look at that action. All right, that's what we just came down. We've got that bit of a rock step. You can see someone's put some rocks there. It's not too bad. They just got to take it slow over this side, I think. Like that. There's always a class clown. You just got labelled the class clown. Will you flash your lights first? Bit muddy, mate. What happened here? You've got more mud than anyone else. Missing mud flap there. And lucky last. Just descending Collingwood Spur. Oh, here's a bit of a rough bit. Didn't see that over the bonnet, eh? Look at that. So we'll just take it slower. Everyone's driving over it. I'll just go straight. They're going around it on me. I'm just going straight over it and keep the car straight, nice and slow. Anyway, something like that. Yeah, a few rough section here. We'll just take it nice and slow. A little bit of a rougher section here, not too bad. Just take it nice and slow. Brake still works, so that's always a bonus. A bit powdery. That one side needs some rain to wash off the powder and pack it down. It's always this section along here that can be, it can be a little bit slippery. Powdery. This side needs some rain to wash off the powder and pack it down. It's always this section along here that can be a little bit slippery.
Got a vehicle coming down, boys. You're going to have to pull over. Copy.
How's that for teamwork, eh? Everybody wants to get their chainsaw out. Okay, stop. We're only here for a week. That's our firewood. Good work, people. Love it. Now firewood getting back to camp. Beautiful. Awesome work. I said that at the last river crossing, didn't I?